Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign here in Crusader Kings 2. In our last episode we declared war on Saxony over this county here. I think I have this army on its way over to siege that right now. We're also in the Frankish-Aragonese anti-papal war, which we have decided to abandon since there is a second anti-papal war, actually a third one as well, I think. But the Sicilian one is going to finish and presumably invalidate our one, so we weren't going to get anything out of that anyway. We are also fighting against Thessalonica in the de jure war against Saxony, but no sign of any army from there yet. We'll be keeping an eye out for them. My nephew is now of legal age and became a skilled tactician. Okay, well, this nephew is of our dynasty. So that being the case, let's see if we can get him married to somebody who might be claimant or future claimant to a kingdom, maybe? Sweden, of course, is not actually that powerful. I think Denmark is the main power in that part of the world. Norway, similarly. I guess we'll choose a princess of Norway. They're not the most powerful kingdom, but we could still put our dynasty on the throne over there and maybe help them out. Our barracks is completed. Okay, Princess Ingrid, let's check out how her... Okay, she's the third child of the current king. Actually, the eldest child. Okay, so she should get a claim on the kingdom. On succession there, I think. Archbishop of Cologne has created the Archbishopric of Cologne. Good for him. The world is a dangerous place and devious plots are everywhere. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill you. I must be careful, but I am probably just paranoid. We need to appoint a new court chaplain. I guess it was our Archbishop elevating himself that got him kicked out of the council. We can just reappoint him. And we'll send him to make nice with the Pope. You have some Saxon armies we might want to go and take care of at some point. Let's actually not have this little army hanging around there where it can get captured. Okay, the new king of Suomi is now known as the Wise. Good for him. Let's not have this army fight this Saxon stack, and in fact they're heading in to attack my 2000 army here. So we should probably think about reinforcing. A trade post siege, that's fine. While discussing war plans with a courtier, they give you a useful idea, so we're gonna get levy bonuses and that kind of thing, and Indian bonuses. Let's hope that our reinforcements arrive in time to win this for us. Which they did. Have a niece who needs educating. Let's get that taken care of. Just a random courtier, I guess. Will do just fine. We captured an Archbishop, Orson the Careless. Well, he was careless enough to get himself captured, I know that much. Take out this other little army as well. My moodiness and tendency to lash out at people is getting worse. I sleep too little and can't seem to stop worrying, so we're going to gain the trait stressed, which on top of our ongoing depression is going to be a pretty nasty health penalty. There's +1 from this, and or -1 rather, and -1 from this as well. So, if there's a chance we might die soon, we should probably pay some attention to our heir, who is of course this Baroness. Well, I guess we can't really do anything about her, since she's not in our court. We just have to deal with things as they arise. We could switch our focus to something that improves our health and try to live a bit longer, which might be a good idea. Okay, I'll do that. We'll choose family. Somehow the war here is still going on. This is still at 98%, so no progress, I guess. Surely they'll finish it eventually. And Saxony is raising more troops. I guess this army isn't actually sieging anything right now, so we can use this to go and fight some of these armies before they form up into a larger stack. More buildings finishing. We will put the Kent in irons. And we have a daughter who needs educating, so we will, I suppose, use her for opinion. How about this Duke, maybe? Our lower Crown Authority faction is a little larger than I'd like, but not actively dangerous right now. They come from smaller farms, some with a goat or a pig to sell, some with only a bushel of vegetables or fruits, others with a whole wagon of produce. The peasants sell their produce inside the city walls, but the burghers protest against it and want to forbid it. So we can say that the peasants always cause trouble and not let them in, increasing city tax but increasing revolt risk. Or we can annoy the mayor. Well, I think we can handle a little revolt risk, and the city tax will be actually very nice because that will apply to... Actually, that won't apply to our merchant republic because it's only in that one county. Still though, it'll be a little more money for us, so I will do it. Revolt risk is at 1%, but chances of a revolt happening are not too high. Letters arrived from the Holy Father. He demands that we release the Archbishop from our prison and submit to the will of God. So we can gain 10 piety and 2% moral authority for the Catholic religion if we do this. On the other hand, we could just ransom him and gain 145 gold for our treasury, which I will do before clicking this button. Oh, I guess the game remains paused. So unfortunately I'm going to have to release him before the ransom comes through. Very clever, Mr. Pope. You got me. I suppose I should have ransomed him sooner if I really wanted the money. We'll go fight this army, and I guess we'll just park our army on top of the capital and start sieging that. Ooh, I see a Thessalonican fleet. They're apparently landing some troops, we'll see how many. Not a lot, judging by the number of the boats, but... yeah. Ooh, there's more now, though. This might actually be a significant army here. I think we should go and fight the army they have landed already. Oh, it looks like they're going to form them up together before we can get there. That's fine though. My treasurer has fortunately raised revolt risk instead of collecting extra taxes. Alright, I think we can handle this battle pretty easily though. This county is farmlands. I think we're probably crossing a river. Let's find out. To Osnabrück. In fact, we can go in from any other county and avoid the river crossing, so let's do exactly that. Some free tech points. Very welcome. And we won the battle, captured Alexandra over here. We'll follow the army to here and fight them again. So I don't feel too well, something is wrong with me. I'm going to become ill, which is an additional -2 health. So if we were to die soon, I would not be at all surprised. We've sieged the top holding in our target county, which wiped out some ticketing war score we were getting against us. We don't yet have it in our favor though. We have to siege the lower holdings there too, or the single lower holding, I guess. Captured a sheriff and a duke. Okay. Well, under the assumption we're not getting any war score from that duke, we'll ransom him. Learned my lesson from the archbishop incident. Oh, he actually can't afford a ransom. Well, let's anyway ransom any prisoners that we can ransom while we're there. And apparently... which county was that? Baden? Has changed hands. Come under my vassal duke. Okay. It's fine. Now we have this single county in here under Alsace, which is something I want to take care of. Captain Kuno of the Great Company has usurped the title County of Bars. Several counties, actually. Okay, where is this guy? I have no idea. Okay. He apparently didn't usurp any titles, because the only title he has is the Great Company. So let's just ignore that for now. Have a new Burgrave of Nuremberg. Not a fan of primogeniture succession, I guess. And there we go, okay. We have gone to the Lord at age 56, after a period of illness. Long live Queen Elide of Franken. So be it. I think this is the first queen we've had so far, or the first female ruler of any rank. And no children yet, so our heir is our brother, Vittorio. We are of Lombard culture, which is a little strange. We can probably convert to our local culture once we get the requisite amount of prestige. We are over our domain limit right now, so we might want to choose a stewardship-related focus for the moment. Let's choose rulership, why not? It should get it up to 10, I think, when that updates. Let's unpause for a few days here and see. Apparently not. I guess our husband is bad at stewardship? Not really, okay. Well, I'm gonna just stick with the domain size we have and not give away any counties just yet. We should be able to gain 1 or 2 points of stewardship from this at some point, which will be fine. Let's check out our factions or vassals. We do have an independence faction. Let's pay some attention to our dukes especially. See if there's anything we can do for them. Well, they don't like that I'm a foreigner, which makes sense. We will, of course, be changing that when we get the chance, but we don't have the prestige. I guess the fact that we are a Wrymouth, or have a Wrymouth, or however that's phrased, is also hurting opinion. Well, we'll see how the factions turn out and bribe people if it seems necessary. And the anti-papal war has ended inconclusively. As expected, I assume there is no longer an anti-pope. King of Saxony has called this Italian duke into our war, okay. Probably not a big deal. Actually, we probably still have the barony that this character held before inheriting, which is likely to be somewhere far away that I don't care about, and I could just give that title away. This one? Yes. So let's just give this to a random new vassal, and that fixes our domain problem. That will effectively be a +10 opinion with all of our vassals, and we have some more buildings complete, which will help out our income. And our target county is now fully sieged. Take this army over to here and fight the Saxon troops. We do have a dangerous faction, which is the Independence one. Seems that all of these people are pretty unhappy with me. We have a decent amount of money, so we can afford to hand out some gifts. Just bribe all of them, why not? That's an expensive one. And let's see if we have any honorary titles we can give out. We have lots of honorary titles, so you can be cupbearer. They're extremely prestigious cups, take good care of them. You can be High Almoner. It doesn't increase their opinion too highly, but I did give you a gift already, didn't I? Yes. But it helps out. We'll see if that takes care of anything. Pretty sure it's not going to fire at 74%. Possibly at 88% though. We have this county fully sieged, so we can move from there. And send you a gift. And don't have any more honorary titles to give you. So our prestige is very low, which is obviously not helping out with vassal opinion. We could create a title, which would help out with that. We're also at our vassal limit, so that's probably going to be necessary at some point anyway. So I guess we'll do this. and give the duchy to one of these characters. He's possessed. Sounds like a good choice. Now let's see, de jure here, but you are under a different duke, so actually I'm going to give it to this guy. That will fix the de jure borders here. So he gets the 3 vassals. This county is no longer under whichever duke it was previously under. Wonder if any of those counts were in these factions. Apparently not. But that does give us another vassal who has a good opinion of us. Not even actually that good, though. I suppose if we are truly desperate we could lower our crown authority, but I would rather not have to do that. We have a new Doge, the Great Republic. He definitely doesn't like me, so we'll send him a gift, which will help out a little bit. He can be Master of the Hunt too. Still not even a positive opinion. Apparently we had a great house go extinct, so we have a new one now. And this informs us of the capture of an enemy commander. We'll put him in the dungeons. Okay. Well, we're going to have to leave it here for this episode and finish this war in the next one, which hopefully shouldn't take too long, and deal with our faction problems hopefully as well. But for now, thanks for watching, and join me again then.